Welcome to Inside BCIU. In our November edition, we'd like to highlight partnerships, specifically partnerships out of the Office of Professional Development curriculum. Partnerships play a huge role in terms of our services to the community, to our schools, and most importantly, our students. Partnerships have helped us innovate and continue our services over the recent months.
For teachers and for administrators and educators, they were thrown into a space where they had to learn a lot of new things very quickly. And it was a time of discomfort for a lot of people. So for OPDC, we had to make sure that we were addressing the needs of as many educators as possible in this time. And we had to do so through virtual means. So this was an exciting time of learning for everybody. It became a shift from scheduled professional development on a certain day and time to being more of professional learning in flux on the go when you need it. And that is what our office hoped to provide.
One of the greatest things to come out of this were the partnerships that were created amongst us and administrators, amongst us and educators. We were constantly getting continuous feedback, whether it was formally through the surveys that were created or even not so formally via email or even within the live sessions. We were really able to take that information and then create new content and pull in new resources or whatever it may be in order to drive and create new professional development sessions. So again, the partnerships were just so powerful here and getting that feedback about what they needed to move forward. So something that I think about this was so powerful, that this asynchronous learning and these live sessions just allowed us to really broaden our audience and to invite so many people who previously just might not have had the time or the substitute or whatever it may have been to come to these.
I think this has had a big impact on the way that our office approaches professional learning. We have learned that the online asynchronous options also serve a lot of people in the county, and we want to continue honoring your requests for that for our teachers. And as we've mentioned before, that opportunity to reach as many people as possible and help everyone understand what we can do to serve you and serve your students is really important.
Really, it's limitless what we can do for all Berks County school districts.
The two programs in particular that we have focused on together very successfully. One is the Inside Berks Business program with teachers in the summer. The IU handles all the logistics of getting their word out to teachers, seeing who's interested. And then our primary responsibility is then to get the interest they've expressed and get them aligned up and signed. And the other program is the students interacting with busies in the fall. That is something we have run exclusively over the past 7 years, with 26,000 kids going out in class-sized groups to businesses to learn about the culture and expectations and employment opportunities in business. And the IU, under the direct leadership of Stacy Dunleavy, has put together a 2-lesson plan unit that will address some of those purposes, using some of our video material, our program material, and also a lot of video material from a program that the Manufacturing Resource Center. So great partnerships here.
So when we recognized that our Ready, Set, Read program came to an abrupt halt when schools closed and we could no longer have tutors supporting struggling readers in elementary schools, we immediately reached out to the BCIU to say, we can't physically be there. What would be the next best step? We realized that a pool of grants would be extremely helpful. And so with the support of the IU, we developed a proposal to secure challenge match dollars. We were able to secure $50,000. United Way added $50,000, so we had $100,000 that we advertised to all elementary schools in Berks County. We provided 26 grants to 26 elementary schools in those areas, and it totaled almost $100,000. So a real important way that we partnered to help not only elementary schools, but more importantly, the students. And the other area we were focused on was the emotional and trauma of COVID-19 as well. We reached out to a partner that we had utilized in the past for our Ready, Set, Read tutor volunteers, and talked about doing a series that would be provided live but recorded as a training asset for the future for any educator, volunteer, school leader, anybody interested in trauma-informed care could access at any time. And again, the IU was a huge partner in helping to get information out about this series.
Moving virtual, our first thought was, to somehow do these days via Zoom. But then working with our early college programs in the schools, we really saw that these schools were, not even the schools, but the students, they were Zoomed out. We were Zoomed out, they were Zoomed out. They were looking for, I think, some type of convenience. So we moved from kind of thinking about doing some type of Zoom to now building a website and having it be a place that schools can access as they see fit. Our vision is to, have the faculty-driven activities still part of it, which are going to be pre-recorded and taped. Have a tour of the campus, have a lot of different information, but also, having career speakers. So we've heard back probably from 20 to 25 businesses that they're willing to submit pre-recorded videos on career speakers. They're kind of taking off with it. The platform has really helped to allow us to access these businesses that haven't, already expressed an interest. The interest has been amazing. So now we piece everything together and hope to roll it out to the schools after the new year.
The Science Research Institute at Albright College is currently partnering with Career Ready Berks and the BCIU to address some educational challenges that have come about in the COVID environment. And I think what stands out about Berks County is these different entities in education recognizing that there's challenges for students and teachers, and that we're willing to work together to address those challenges. Specifically, this partnership addresses career and work standards for students and teachers. A new initiative called Solve It Berks and Solve It Berks Kids was implemented. One of the benefits of the Solve It Berks and Solve It Berks Kids program is that we are providing an avenue for business and industry to interact with education, teachers and students of all ages, in a safe environment during this challenging time.
We truly, I think, as organizations, understand the importance of collaboration and, understanding that we are stronger when we work together. And, I know that from a United Way perspective, when we are focused on anything in the area of education, our go-to is the BCIU.